Hey everyone, this is Vintage Vinny, and I have an eBay sales update for the month of February 2018. Not a whole lot of sales in this video because I have not been doing as much listing as I have been sourcing. So, without further ado, let's jump right into what I've sold. Alright, the very first thing that I would love to share with you all is this, what I considered new Scentsy Silent Night Scent Nativity Plug-in Night Warmer for the holidays. I paid $1.99 for this at my Salvation Army thrift store in the old town that I used to live in. And I sold it for $15. I took a best offer. And I actually had a bit of an issue with the buyer. I'm not going to tell you the buyer's name or anything, but I do want to read you the message that they sent to me in regards to this. This item was listed and described as new. It is absolutely not new. It has melted wax from use all over the plug and scratches in the porcelain warmer. And if I show you guys in this picture right here, doesn't look like it was scratched at all. I mean, maybe a little bit of nicks here or there, but I mean, it's normal from wear. I even wrapped it in paper to ensure that it didn't get broken. Before I contact eBay or leave appropriate feedback, I will give you the opportunity to please explain why. So I assume he or she was probably looking for me just to refund them, and then they were going to keep the item, and I was like, no. I explained this to my dad. Usually when I have an issue like this come up, I will talk to him about it first, and he told me, don't refund him the money. If he really is that concerned, he will email you back, and I have not heard anything back from him. So he clearly was either trying to scam me out of the $15 that he paid for this, or he finally just decided, okay, you know what, I'm gonna keep it. It's not that big of a deal. But for whatever reason, he thought he would try to scam me. Now, there is a bit of, I guess this is probably from wax that was actually on this before, and I cleaned it off, and it cleaned up perfectly fine. The light piece looked brand new when I found it, so I don't know what's wrong with this buyer. They clearly must have had some kind of issue, but I mean, he hasn't emailed me back. This is a few weeks can't speak. This has been a few weeks now, so I haven't heard anything back, but we'll see what happens. So that's the drama with that item. So the next item that I want to share with you is this awesome Adidas Ice Dive Hygiene gift set. I actually paid up for this at my Goodwill. I think I paid maybe $6 for it, but I did sell it for $19.99 with the buyer paying shipping, of course. It came with a toiletry bag. You got this body and hair, face, like a 3-in-1 kind of gel. Some of the Adidas Eau de Toilette, which I have bought from Marshall's before. I personally thought the scent didn't last very long, so I got rid of it. I think I donated it. And then also some body spray, which I'm also not a fan of. I've never liked the body sprays. I think they are just a way to cover up you not having to shower, and that's just disgusting. But yeah, brand new in the box. The box had some cosmetic issues. However, again, $6 turned it into 20. I didn't think that was too bad. Now, this is something that I've had for a really, really long time, and I finally got around to listing it. I picked this up at the Goodwill outlet in Austin, Texas, when I went down and visited them for the Green Room meetup. It's just a bunch of Leapster educational material. This is everything that came in it. I bought so much stuff, and I think they only charged me like $25, $30, and I already made my money back way back when I listed a Kate Spade, Myra Coleman dog keychain. That was in a reusable bag, and they didn't charge for the bags at the outlet, so I basically got that for free, and I flipped it for $50. Considering the condition, it wasn't in the best of shape, but someone still bought it for $50. So anyway, this is just profit on top of profit, and I also sold a Coleman tent that was practically new. It didn't look like it was ever used, but the bag was pretty dirty, like it had just been sitting in a shed or something for a number of months or weeks or years. And that I think I sold for $30 too. So this, again, don't remember how much I paid for it. It was so little, but I sold it all for $39.99. And I actually sent this media mail because of all the books and everything and all the cartridges. So that was a really, really good return on investment, I think. This item I was pretty skeptical about buying. This is a 1970s Zolon pest control. Uh, I usually would say this is called a menu board, but I guess in this case it's called a message board. So I picked this up at kind of like a weird indoor flea market yard sale place that's in town. I don't know if they're still in business today, but I paid $1 for this. And I had it up for a while. I took it down because it didn't sell, and then someone offered me $12, and that's what I decided to sell it for, just to get rid of it. And what's really, really cool about this is I actually sold this to a pest control company out in California, so this will be a really cool addition to their collection or just to their business. So I'm really happy to send that out to them, and I hope they get some good use out of it. Now, this is something that I definitely want you all to be on the lookout for if you're ever out thrifting. This is the Toy Story Trilogy 3 DVD box set. I paid $6 for this, and I sold it for $29.99, and the buyer, of course, paid shipping. Toy Story is still one of the most classic films from my generation. I was born in 1995, the year that the first Toy Story came out. Toy Story 2 came out in 1999. It was the sequel to Toy Story. I personally like that because that's another piece from my childhood. And then about 14 years later, no, 11 years later, no, 15 years. I'm thinking of my brother's birth year and then Toy Story 2. So they made a sequel of the sequel of the sequel for Toy Story 3. That came out in 2009 or 2010. So 15 years after the first Toy Story came out. It was good. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it was, I mean, it doesn't add up to the first Toy Story or the second Toy Story because it's has modern technology and, a lot more advances with that. So Toy Story will still always be one of my favorites. I remember when I first found it at a flea market, I binge watched it. I think I watched it every day for like 2 weeks, and then I just got old. But this will always be a timeless classic for me. So if you see this and it's in excellent condition like the one that I had, all the discs were clean, free of scratches. It looked as if it was never ever played in the DVD player. The outside box did have some cosmetic issues. As you can see, like little scratches up in the corner, dings in the cardboard. But yeah, somebody bought this, and I'm sure they're really, really happy. Now, the last item that I want to share with you is something that actually I just got paid for today, and I opened, God, I can't speak today. An unpaid item case had been opened for this. This is I guess it's considered vintage, 1991 World Wrestling Federation Ultimate Warrior luggage suitcase. I found this in a bunch of bags, like in one of those baskets that has a bunch of miscellaneous bags and backpacks and stuff in it. So I paid $4 for this, and it's pretty darn clean being 27 years old, as you can see. There's no stains, no rips or tears. It's in pretty darn good shape. Again, I paid $4, and I sold it for, I know I took a best offer on this. Let me see here. I took a best offer of $30. What's funny is somebody had offered me, I think, $20, and I thought that was a little low. And then I think I quoted them $29.99, and they declined it, and then right afterwards someone made me an offer of $30, and that's when I decided to take it. So now I have to find it in my stack of boxes, and then I'm going to ship that out and get that to that person because I'm sure they are itching to have this. So that's my quick little sales report video for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. All my other social media links are down in the description box as well. And don't forget to click the red bell next to the subscribe button, and you will be notified of when I put out a new video. Thanks for watching.